Do you see this red line showing the decline of educational content? It's bad news, because if your YouTube channel is built on tutorials, tips, or surface level educational content, AI is about to destroy it. Right now, millions of people who used to search YouTube are asking AI instead and are getting better answers in seconds, which means thousands of channels built on basic educational content are becoming completely replaceable. But here is also the twist. The creators who understand this shift early are about to dominate YouTube, because there is one type of content AI cannot compete with, and that's exactly what we are going to talk about in this video. And as you can see here, we have how-to content. It is search term on YouTube search, which basically means all of the tutorials on YouTube, because someone can write how to lose weight, how to build muscles, how to edit videos, whatever that is, they all start with this search term. And as you can see, from 2020 there is a decline in these search terms. So from, let's say, 100 in this key point here, we went to 72, which is 30% less. But this is not the only problem. Another problem is that there is more competition than ever, because anyone can create a script and YouTube video in seconds. So that's why the competition is bigger, but the demand is also lower. And to prove it, let me show you a few other queries. So for example, we have how to cook, and we'll see again the same thing. We have peak in 2020 and we have decline. Obviously here we have some uptrend again, but overall the trend isn't very promising. The same, how to build muscles, for example. Again, something that should be very popular because everyone wants to be healthy and live long. But again, as you can see, from 2012 even until today, we have a decline that is just enormous. It's nearly 80% decline in those searches. So this is a big problem. People are not looking to solve their problems on YouTube because every video seems the same. And this also happens for many creators. For example, here we have Ed Lawrence, and in the last 7 days, he has nearly 18% fewer views. And it's not only him. Here we can, for example, see Iman Gaji, the same thing. We have 7% fewer views. Then we have Ty Myers, 19%. And then we have also James, 48% fewer views in the last 7 days. And there is also Aston, and Aston has 54% fewer views in the last 7 days. It only shows that this is true for many creators. And after watching this video, you can check out their channels. These are great creators. All of them have great knowledge, but it just shows that a lot of creators have problem nowadays. We have problem because we are transitioning from one era to another. And in every transition like that, there will be people that will die. So basically the channels will die. And there will be people that will find themselves great in the new reality. So right now it's all about finding the trend and joining early so we can start seeing those massive gains. So this is the problem, right? But this is not true reality for everyone. There's, for example, Daniel Barada that has positive views. For example, in the last 7 days, nearly 12% more views. Or we have, for example, Jeremy Hines. The same, 14% in the last 7 days. Or we have also Sunny. Sunny has over 32% more views in the last 7 days. So there is something we can do, but most of the people don't know how to do it, or they don't know what is the new meta, the new reality that we are living in right now, and how to compete with AI when AI can generate better content faster and get us better answers than any creator will be. I know many people will now think that the problem is the algorithm, but algorithm is not really the problem. The algorithm didn't change that much. It still gives views to videos that people want to watch. And here is the key part, that people want to watch, not algorithms, but other people like me or you. So what is the problem? The problem is that everyone is using all those frameworks, educational frameworks that were working great for many years. So for example, 5 mistakes, why you cannot do something, simple how-to content, or where people just try to educate on a certain topic without showing depth or without showing anything personal. So the first thing you can do to find yourself in new reality is to create this feeling that your video contains something new, a new information. And I know this is not something new, but the way people approach it is much different. So this is what changed. So here is one example. Let's say instead of saying to people, this is what you should do to lose weight, you should say everything that you didn't do and you lost weight. So for example, everyone is saying, okay, you need to fast, or you need to eat fewer calories, or you need to exercise, walk 10,000 steps per day, all those things, right? So all of these videos will look pretty much the same, and all of them are pretty much the same. That's why we are also bored with them. So what you can do instead, when you start your video, in the intro, you can say something like, so I lost 10 pounds of fat in the, let's say, 30, 60, 90 days, and I did it all without counting calories, without walking 10,000 steps per day, without exercising at the gym, whatever that is. You just need to try go against the grain or against the common advice that people are getting, because this is the advice that they will be getting in every video. So if they've seen, let's say, 3, 4, 5 videos, and they see your video next and they hear the same intro, no matter how great your storytelling is, no matter how great those video is, if they hear the same advice in the intro or the same style, what you will be talking about, they will just bounce and they will not watch the video. So this is very, very important. This will also trigger curiosity. So people will start thinking, well, then what should I do? If it's not what I should be doing, what should I do? And this is very powerful. They will stay watching, and then you can show your credibility, your own experiences. And that brings us to the second point, which is basically personal stories and personal experiences, because these will always be generic advice. And generic advice is something that AI will give your viewers or your subscribers. So you need to give them some more context, share your feelings, how you approach things, show them exactly step by step how you do certain things. Your content is still educational, but you approach it a little bit differently. Instead of just giving people the list of things they should do with great storytelling, with great scripts, now you give them something more. So you give them your feelings, your own experiences, or things you went through in order to get there. You should ideally give them your own plans, your own frameworks, your own structures, show them step by step how you implement them, or just record your screen and then show them how you went from one point to another. Obviously, if you're not recording screen and you're not showing digital things but real things, then you can just show them in reality. If there is a certain item, you can show this item, or you can just tell your story, your experience. And it doesn't really matter. You don't have to be very good at storytelling. It just matters that it's yours and it's unique. So tell them a story about the first time you fired someone, or how you messed up things, or what you learned during the process. This works because people will be able to remember the story. It's more authentic, and it's also emotionally engaging, because some people will be able to feel what you felt in the situation, and possibly they will get angry at the situation, and well, then you will connect with them, because nothing is better for bonding than a common enemy. And this is what will happen with educational content. YouTube will no longer be platform for the educational content because ChatGPT or Claude or whatever AI you are using will replace it, but it will be platform for experience-based content. For example, there is one channel in Poland where a guy is just, renovating houses, building them, and he's recording how he is just, plastering the wall or whatever, and people are watching this. They are watching this like crazy. Why? Because AI cannot show it. Obviously, if it's not your niche, you will not repeat it, and that's why it's very important to find what will work for you, but you need to understand what really works in the AI era. And if you need help with that, there's a link in the description where you can book a call with me, and I can help you with creating those kind of videos for you. We'll handle everything, find your ideas, write scripts. You just show up, record the video, we'll edit it, and you have video that will work in the new AI era. It's 100% done for you. If you would like to check it out, there's a link in the description. But right now, let's get back to our material. Another part is that you need to prove your claims. Whatever you're claiming, you need to have a proof, right? If you made some money, show it. If you can book calls, just show how you book calls, or your calendar, whatever. If you show certain results, let's say your blood test results or whatever, just show the results, show the screen from it. The same like I showed you all these queries here on Google Trends, or I showed you what is happening with most of the creators on YouTube, and they are not getting as many views as before. Always show the proof. This is very important, and in the AI era, proof means more than opinions, because some people can just take your video and ask ChatGPT, oh, is it true or is it false? And ChatGPT can say whatever. Let's say, oh, this is let's say true, but there are some caveats to it or whatever. But then if you show your proof, it means that it's working for you, but it will not work for everyone. But you are clean. You show that it works for you. And without the proof, people will trust mainstream advice, which is basically advice from ChatGPT, which is usually shallow and doesn't have any details that are very important. And people usually feel when they read this advice like they know everything, but in reality, they don't know much, because they don't know all these steps, these small little things that are happening in between in the process, and you need to get through it in order to reach your goal. So this is very, very important. And to show you that it really works, on my channel, there are a lot of videos. Some of them are step-by-step tutorials. Some of them are just educational content where I just try to explain certain things, but I don't really show it step by step. All the best working videos on my both channels are videos where I was showing something step by step. So obviously titles need to be made for virality, for clickability. And let's just talk about these two videos here. So the first video, you've never seen AI videos like that, all in one tool. I was just showing how to use this tool. I had a list of 50 prompts that I was using during this video. So people had an actual value. They could see all these prompts, they could copy these prompts. I also gave them a whole Google Doc with all the prompts. So this is what works in the new era. And the same with this video here. Access thousands of AI tools for free, no cost, no limit. It was true at the time when I was making this video. And in this video, again, I show how to use this tool. I show all the prompts. And even the third video here, how I made 300 YouTube shorts in 10 minutes for a Faces YouTube channel. In this video, I was showing step by step how I create those shorts. So I showed how I open Canva, how I drag and drop all the elements, how I add text, everything step by step. And this content will always work because AI cannot show you this, let's say, in-depth step-by-step tutorials or videos. They can give you some screenshots, maybe find video that someone already made, but if it's something that you achieved yourself and you showed in the video, it will always work better. Even on my old channel, and I know you cannot understand a thing from it because it's in Polish, even here, the videos that were converting the best were step-by-step tutorials. So for example, this one obviously is a little bit about fear, but this one is about strategy that I was using for trading. And I was showing how I use all indicators and all tools and how I was basically starting my trade and finishing my trade. These are all videos that are converting well because I show something real, something that is not written by ChatGPT, but something that I actually did myself. And this is what will be very important in this year and in years to come if we want to win with AI and we want to keep growing. But there is also another thing that most people need to understand. Views don't equal money. So it really depends what is your offer. Some people sell access to their school community. Some people have courses, coaching or done for you offer. Videos that convert the best and are bringing sales are usually not ones that are getting the most views. Like for example, the video that I showed you on my channel, they are working great on YouTube for ad revenue and for this kind of purposes and for growing, but they are not great for getting clients. The best video for me are actually videos that have, let's say, 400, sometimes 500 or 800 views because they are designed for different kind of people. If you see a video like that, this will appeal to everyone, to people that are business owners, to people that have YouTube channels, to people that don't have YouTube channels. So obviously, the whole net is very wide. So there'll be a lot of fish in this net, so also more views. However, if for example you have a video like that, how to make your first $1,000 online in less than 14 days, this is a video that will be only appealing to people that are trying to achieve this outcome. This is my old video, it's 1 year old, but it shows that sometimes videos that are getting fewer views are better for your bottom line, for your conversions, for booking calls and making sales. So the best meta is to focus on these two kinds of content. First, content for views, and a second is content for conversions, members, sales, leads, calls, whatever is your objective on YouTube, because they have different tasks. And from the first one, you will not get clients. From the second one, you will get clients, but you will not get that many views. And this is something that most people don't understand because they think virality will achieve everything. Not really. And to prove it, let me give you an example. Right now, we have a conflict with Iran, United States, Israel. There is this whole mess going on. And if you post a video saying, it's the end of the world, the war will kill us or whatever, a lot of people watch it, right? But not many people do anything about it. It's just interesting to them. Maybe it's something that is affecting them, so they will watch it. And now on the other hand, you have video that is showing you how to get your first, let's say, 5 clients on YouTube. This is a completely different energy, and people from the first video will not watch the second one. The second one will be only watched by people that are looking to get clients on YouTube. So this is a big difference. You want to have these two kinds of content for views and also for clients, but you need to remember that views and subscribers don't mean that much, because I've so many channels that are just posting this second kind of content. They have, let's say, 3,000 or 5,000 subscribers, and they're already making $10,000 per month or even more with their channels, because they just solve problems and they are attracting the right kind of people. Long story short, the biggest shift on YouTube right now is to share more personal stories, experiences, plus storytelling, plus proof. And if you have something to show, don't talk about it, just show it. If you talk to people about editing videos, don't do it, just edit the video. If you talk about how to book calls, Don't say how to book calls, just show them how to book calls. So you actually record how you book those calls. These videos will be more authentic, they'll be more raw, obviously, but people will learn more from these videos and will trust you much more than if they watch a video where you talk about booking calls. It's very important because generic educational content is dying, and if AI can create your video in 30 seconds or 1 minute, you already are losing. So you need to share your unique experiences, original thinking, proof of results, and actually step by step when you do things. One of the videos I'm watching lately was watch me book 10 calls in 5 days or 1 hour, whatever. This is exactly what will work. So if you need help with that, again, there is a link in the description where you can find out more about my offer. And if you would like to see how these videos work in 2026 and beyond, make sure to watch the video you can see on the screen right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.